Hello and welcome to the Inner Game. What you learned in the last lesson, Change Your Brain, is that when your leader is in charge, your reactor will no longer be in control of those unwanted choices you make. The more your leader learns to take control, the more you expand new healthy brain circuitry while shrinking old negative circuitry that's been produced from your reactor being in charge for so long. In other words, your reactor's been given way too much power and was never meant to be in control of making the majority of your choices. And as a result, a pattern of allowing the reactor to lead has been established. The Inner Game will teach you how to put your leader back in control. It's very important to know that the reactionary role your reactor plays is necessary to keep you safe in an urgent or emergency situation, whether it be a quick reaction while driving a car or running quickly to get your child off the street. He or she just needs to be led by your leader. So let's summarize. 1. Your brain uses 4 parts in the process of making a choice: the leader, the reactor, the idea person, and the planner. 2. Ingrained habits that seem impossible to change are the result of your reactor being in control. 3. The leader part of your brain has the skills to produce your best choices to bring about your desired weight, and he or she just needs to be in control. 4. Gaining control over your reactor part of your brain is possible through the Inner Game training.
Hello.
Hi, Bella. It's John. Your wise buddy. How are you doing?
Fine. How are you doing, John?
It seems like I am going through a big epiphany, Bella. Not really sure?
Is that good or bad, John?
I think it's good, Bella. But I tell you, it feels awkward.
Tell me what you mean.
Well, my whole life, I have had many unwanted behaviors, and when I watched Lesson 8, the Inner Game, it really spoke to me. For the first time in my life, I understand the source of my behavior, and as I said, it's a bit awkward, believing that I can actually learn how to control it.
John, to me that sounds very exciting.
I guess it is very exciting, Bella. This wise journey is waking me up to a whole new understanding of myself. I feel so ready to make these changes in my life. I am just so sick of being out of control when it comes to my eating.
I don't share the same excitement as you, but I do relate to what you're saying. Late last night I went to the fridge and as usual began hunting for some hyperpalatable foods. But then quickly realized how I had eaten a big supper and that my hunger was emotionally driven. I became aware how the reactor part of my brain was screaming for release and pleasure, and I was able to allow the leader part of my brain to take control. It was the first experience I had like this. And although it was a small victory, it seemed very empowering to me. Of course, the very next day I was faced with the same dilemma, and gave in to my reactor. I like how Wise explains that progress is incremental and that new behaviors take time to learn.
Yeah, that's so cool, Bella. For me, this has been going on for the last month now, and the inner strength seems to be getting stronger. I am reviewing the Inner Game lesson about regulating extreme thoughts and escalated emotions back to a regulated state, and I have to say this stuff just keeps getting deeper into the psychology of eating. I am fully engaged and there is no going back for me.
John, I am so glad you called me. I am happy for you and feel encouraged to step up my pace in Wise just by listening to your experience.
Bella, let's stay with it. It will pay off for us both. Talk to you later.
Take care, John.